Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Let's go.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. David Ajabo running in to take him down. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. In motion left goes Myers. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. On 2nd down, Jacobs shoves him aside near the 35. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
70,
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Open man is Myers. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Raiders are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. some more. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. He gets this one to Johnson. Completion good for 14 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd, eluding the pressure right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. And his throw is incomplete. The Ravens hit 5 and 10 now on the year. They've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And room there to work it inside the 25. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Jackson rolling to his right. He's got his line back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there. They'll
throw on first down with Jackson. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
Buying time to his left. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw again is Jackson. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 76 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 43. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
This 2nd and 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Ready.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
60 by 60 by
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. This time Jackson will throw it. Flushed out right. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Here's Jackson to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Tyree Wilson using that athletic ability to make the play.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now?
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Now it's Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Hey, report. Report. Hey, middle.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Oh, it's deep for Duvernay. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Now Jackson on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. That escape, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. It's Barkley on the counter. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are back within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
on now.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here's 2nd and 8. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 more yards there and another first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 114 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Okay, ready?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Trap alert.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Onward. Middle.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This taken in at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. That good for 19 and a first down. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Carlson able to put this one through. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it, and the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Here we go.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This is caught by Tucker. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's another beautiful throw right there. It gets it to his man right in stride, and I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it, and they pick up another 1st down there.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Set. 19 tight. 19 tight.
At the 35-yard
Ready.
line.
Back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Being chased out left. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Jacobs going to try the middle. And shutting him off, now open field. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 161 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, break. It's now 2nd and 6.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the Ravens' 35-yard line.
Back to throw here. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Ooh, with a juke. Still fighting. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball,
touchdown! Davante Adams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
14. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Jackson on 1st down. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Jackson. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's A.J. Cole now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Here's Johnson with a reception. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Juwan Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. Jackson to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And it's the Raiders that'll come up with it. And that will put victory in sight for the silver and black. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame so guys get used to doing it that way. I remember when I played at Tennessee, when we had to go from east to west, our trainer, Tim Karen, said, leave your watches on East Coast time. Every piece of information we got was East Coast Standard Time. Try to psychologically tell us what to do, as well as prepare our bodies the same way.
So for Las Vegas, the victory gets them back to 500, 8-8 on the year. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Hold on, ready? Get up! 180! Ready, shot! Sit up! 180! Hold on, ready? Sit up! Ready, sit up! Quit, ready? Sit up! 180! Ready, sit up! Sit up! Ready, shot! T, ready? Let's go, let's go. Get on, on. Get on. Ready, ready, get on. Get on, on. Get on. What 180. Get on. Why not? 180. What is it on? Hey, Alpha, sit on. What 180. Sit on. Alpha, Alpha, sit on. Sit on. Sit on. 180. What 180. Sit on. Ready, shot. Sit on. I want to quit, ready? Sit on. What 180. Hold on, ready? Sit on. Ready, sit on. What 180. Sit on. Ready, sit on. Sit on. Ready, shot. Sit on. Sit on. Hold on, ready? Ready, sit on. Sit on. Ready, sit on. Sit on. Cut. Hold on, ready? Sit on. What 180. Sit on. Sit on. 180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot. On one, ready? Sit hot. Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Ready, shot. Ready. Sit hot. Ready. Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot, hot. Ready. Ready, shot. Shut up. Ready. Let's go, let's go, let's go. On one, ready? Shut up. Ready, shut up. Alpha. Ready. Ready, shut up. Shut up. Ready, shot. Shut up. One, ready? Shot. Shut up. Hot. Shut up. Shut up. Ready? Shut up. Hot. Shut up. Ready. Shut up. Let's go, let's go. Hey, Alpha, shut up. On one, ready? Shut up. Shut up. What? Ready, shut up. DC, ready? DC, shut up. DC, ready? What is it? What is it? Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot! What is it? Sit hot! Wanna quit? What are you? DC, ready? Sit hot! What are you? Sit hot! Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot! DC, ready? Sit hot! Sit hot, hot! Set hot! DC ready? Set hot! On one ready? Set hot! On one ready? Ready, set hot! Ready, set hot! Set hot! Ready! Cut! Ready, set hot! Ready! DC ready? Set hot! Ready, set hot! Set hot! Ready, set hot! Set hot! One more, ready? Set hot! Set hot! Hot! Set hot! Ready? Set hot! Hot! Ready? Set hot! Wanna quit? Ready, shot! BC, right? Let's go, let's go! Set hot! Set hot! Ready? Set hot! On one, ready? Set hot! Hey, Alpha, set hot! Alpha! Ready? On one, ready? Set hot! Ready? Alpha, Alpha, set hot! Set hot, hot! Set hot! Ready? Set! Ready, set! Set hot! On one, ready? Set hot! Ready? Ready, set hot! Ready? Set hot! Ready, set hot! Set hot! Ready, set! Set hot!